welcome to this Friday night Supa-Liga matchup in the WSL at the home of Cambio Cumbre Futsal Club here at the Cumbre Sports Facility in the heart of Perth South in Port Kennedy. We've got the home side Rockingham Cambio Cumbre facing up against the Northern Hawks in what should be an entertaining showdown with the two sides respectively at 6th and 7th on the ladder, so it should be a closely contested affair. Going through the lineups for Cumbre, it's Anna Denona wearing 88, Monique Biamonte wearing 8, Taylor Reid the number 10, Amy Harrop the number 55, Emily Nowak the number 18, Luana Essenzo Cabello the number 9, Tia Dunn the number 28, Nicole Campbell the number 30, Angela Rooney the number 16, and for Northern Hawks it's Chloe Taylor wearing 92, Rachel Wilson in net the number 57, Anna Tan the number 34, Jessica Jan the number 98, Talia Curran the number 16, Michaela Hughes the number 9, and Caitlin Blanca wearing 12. And first opportunity to attack coming the Northern Hawks way through that other corner. Up the line to Taylor. It's still alive for Taylor. Ball back to the Cambio Cumbre goalkeeper. It's with Taylor on the near side to the commentary. Across to Jan. That one just deflecting out of play, and we'll go back to the Northern Hawks through Blanca. John looked for Blanca. Now a chance on the counter attack for Cumbre. A real opportunity now, and the bottom corner is found through Tia Dunn, I believe. Just a bit hard for me to see from this far away, but it's a good finish nonetheless, and Cambio Cumbre get proceedings off to a great start for them in front of a home crowd here on a lovely Friday night in Perth, Western Australia. Side ball for the Hawks, who will have the onus on them now to respond. It's Biamonte with the challenge in on John. John with a little flip down the line to no one in particular. Denona looks long, hits the face of Campbell, who cuts inside. It's with Michaela Hughes now, and Blanca's broken the line in behind to score. It's not a foul from Biamonte. Appeals by the Northern Hawks bench go unanswered from the referee. Denona short into Dunn. The ball out wide. Dunn in behind again, but this time couldn't manufacture a finish. It was Rooney with some good hold-up play in the pivot position. A full complement of substitutes for Jamie Dunn and his side tonight. Greg Farrell on the Northern Hawks bench running a little low without the likes of Blanca and Jade Paul. Sorry, without the likes of McCulloch and Jade Paul. Blanca through and pokes it into the top corner. That's goal number 18 in game number 15 for Caitlin Blanca, who's leading the Golden Boot race right now and still has 2 halves of futsal ahead of her tonight. Currently in a battle with Penelope Clayton of Furia Futsal Club. All that top spot at the goal scoring charts, which will be posted sometime in the next week. We saw the one for the men's come out, and it's Cambio Cumbre Youth Academy product Charlie Garnham leading the line. That's a good ball down the line to Blanca, who has John at the back post, couldn't find it. Cumbre deal with the danger. It's a good ball upfield to John, who looked to slip. Rooney inside. Under pressure is Taylor, who does well to evade the challenge from Cambio. Blanca. Look for a switcher play to Hughes, but couldn't find the run. The ball down the line by Dunn. Cambio fires the side ball. She looked for the ball through to Rooney. John Blanca dribbling down the right wing, and an awkward tumble, but no real malicious intent. It was a trip over the ball more than anything, but could be bad for the Northern Hawks if this double turns into something worse for Caitlin Blanca. She does look to be in a bit of pain and has some pretty bad injuries in the past couple of years, so hopefully this one will just be a minor nickel, but doesn't look like it. It doesn't look good. Nevertheless, commentary box is on the far side of the court, so it's hard to tell just how much pain the Northern Hawks taliswoman is in. Look from here to be a rolled ankle, but really hard to tell. Nevertheless, helped to her feet by Farrell and will take place on the substitutes bench to be replaced by either Kerem or Tan. It will be Kerem. Long ball forward. Well read by Kerem. Little flick out wide to Taylor. John Kerem tried to thread it through for the run of Hughes, but must have taken a touch off a red shirt. Hawks have another corner. And Taylor has a strong left foot, which the Hawks can use, but the ball fell short. Rooney in a tussle with Taylor. I think coming of it in the end. Kerem flicked into the centre. And will be allowed to let run by Wilson. Long throw in the centre by Wilson. Read well by the Cumbre attack. And Dunn trying to drive through, but just sent out of play by a woman in black is Kerem. Across to Hughes. John to dink it over the top. And a complement of substitutes all taking field for Cumbre. It's 4 on 4 off. It's Noah. Call for Reed. Kerem trying to muscle her way through. Senzo Cabello. The ball over the top from Reed. Puts John in a hard situation. Deals with the danger well. Hughes to Tan. John looked through the legs of Senzo Cabello. Reed forward for Nowak, and now Denona coming up to play a bit of flight goalkeeper. Reed at the back for Cumbre. To Nowak. Denona. Good switch across. Senzo Cabello. Denona once more has a strike, but just going over the top of the frame of the goal. John. The ball through from Kayla Hughes, just not coming off on that occasion. The pass over the top from Senzo Cabello was intelligent, but just didn't sit right for the run of Reed. Tan. forward down the line. Hughes, long big shot. In the centre, trying to find a Senso Cabello who would chase it down the line. She kept it in when maybe she should have just let it run. All the way back to Taylor Reid. Senso Cabello can't get there. In the centre, Nicola Hughes. John tussling for it with a Senso Cabello. Sorry, it was Novak rather Denona for Reid, who looks to go for a run. Almost broke to Novak on the near side. Novak for Harrop. Now a Senso Cabello. Cross to Denona. Senso Cabello once more. Harrop. The ball down the line for Novak. Chance now, and he's slotted one in at the near post beyond Wilson. And Cambio Cumbre take the advantage. Once again, the fly keeper paying dividends, and it was worked well from Harrop into the corner. Novak took the effort on when many would have not. And just caught Wilson out at the near post to allow the home side to hit the front once again. John in the centre. Curran for Tan. Almost found Tan. Cumbre defence scramble it away. Now Reid on the break of her own. She takes the tumble, but straight back up to her feet. Curran for Hughes. Now across. Senso Cabello gets it away. Tan. Well, it's on target, but never troubling for the esteemed goalkeeper Inanna Denona. A long pass forward from Reid, trying to pick out the runner Novak. Short to Tan. Now Hughes, ball out wide. Curran, little flip. Tan tried to help it on. Curran, can she win the 50-50 against Harrop? She does, but in the end it's Denona again who comes out the better. Senso Cabello in the centre. Reid looking for the 1-2 with her. Breaks for the Hawks, and Hughes only as far as Novak who intervenes. Chloe Taylor back on for the Northern Hawks as Curran looking to drive one through the middle, but Harrop was alert to the impending danger. And the first time ball through the centre not coming off there for Jan. We'll see if Caitlin Blanca can continue to play some part in this encounter. Still just sitting on the bench with the bib off, so not great signs for those in black. Is it too touch? It is. And the Hawks now with a really good opportunity to draw level. This one, it will be indirect, but right on the very edge of the area, and Cumbre, well, they should know better than that. Denona had no chance, no choice but to turn it away as the pass back was on target of the goal. And Farrell with a couple of substitutions made for the set play, so see how this one tees up. Curran, and it's saved by Denona all the way through for Wilson. I'm not sure if it took that initial touch with the Sorrel. It didn't look like the ball moved, so maybe if it had have gone in, it would have been deemed to have been indirect. Denona, nevertheless, not taking any risk with another good save, and she distributes short to a Senso Cabello. Novak driving through the centre. Back for Senso Cabello. To Taylor Reid on the far side. Reid just getting her angles wrong on that occasion. Northern Hawks with a deep side ball. It's come to Taylor's left. She has a hit. Denona not convincing. Isn't going to want to watch that one back. It almost slipped through her fingers and in the back of the net, but luckily it was just tipped away, resulting in another corner for those in black, and it's laid off to Karam. Strike comes in. The danger not cleared yet as John trying to get beyond Asenso Cabello, who is fouled right on the edge of the area. And another chance for the Northern Hawks to restore parity in the contest. Halfway through the first half, still 8 minutes to play. The ball through was well read by Noak, who isn't taking any risk there, just clears it away. And the first four come back on for Cumbre and by Monte Rooney, Nicole Campbell and Tia Dunn. Coach Jamie Dunn maybe just sensing that Hawks were picking up a little bit of momentum with the players they had on the court and was prompt to make a change. It's good to see Blanca back on field, so usually couldn't have been that severe. She looks lively already is. Dunn's ball just going past the back post, tried to pick out by Monte on that occasion. Wilson short to Blanca. Now the Hawks have their danger player back on. Can she have an immediate impact? Wrestles for that 50-50 challenge and wins it back. Taylor, Kerr, trying to shuffle through. John, forward ball for Chloe Taylor. Just a misguided touch there. It's Rooney, sorry, it's Rooney now by Monte. Blanket breaking away. Got the ball through. Denona has to be quick to react and is. Denona sends it long. Great control on the chest by Rooney. Almost a break for Tia Dunn. Wilson short for Taylor. Had it pinched off there. Rooney with the low drive, just past Rachel Wilson's right. And Cumbre really trying to stun their margin. Karam, awkward. Nicole Campbell with a chance now, driving through and across. Wilson had a stumble, but Dunn just wasn't there to finish. Corner to come for those in red and black. Up for Denona, ball through the centre, snuffed out by Karam. Campbell, long range effort, we'll get another one. Wilson, heavy touch by John, and John, one hand parry away from Rachel Wilson. And that's a good idea from Karam, just didn't sit right for Blanca. And it was Cumbre who won the reverse fixture 6-4. It was only a couple weeks ago, so these two clubs meeting twice in quick succession, and Hawks will be after some revenge, but at the moment it's those in red who are looking the better on the scorecard. Hawks playing with a bit of fire, but they look to have gotten away with it. Tan still going. Takes a stumble. Dunn. That's gone through the legs of Tan and forward kindly to Biomonte. Last run of Nicole Campbell at the back post. Went for goal. Defended well enough by the Hawks, and now they look to counter. Karam for the drive through the centre of the pitch, but held kindly for Denona in the end, who just gave it to her opposite number. And Rachel Wilson Taylor under press by Biomonte. And a Tan gives it away for Dunn. Good save Wilson from point blank range, and Tan just not taking any risk this time. Clearing the impending danger. Cumbre take it quickly, and It's John who looked to find Biamonte's run at the back post. Blanca driving through. It sits for Chan well. Can Blanca get there ahead of John? Maybe caught John a bit late there. Biamonte. Good pressure, Taylor. Rooney. Still good pressure from Taylor. The ball's bobbling everywhere. Cumbre the first to settle, and that's a good ball from Cambio to send John away, but Curran hot on her case and puts it into touch. Done back for Nicole Campbell. Only as far as Curran. The switch up play to Blanca. This is where she's dangerous. Tries to beat Rooney on the right wing, but just running out of pitch on that far side. Done. Back for Denona. Through the centre. Trying to find Angela Rooney. Ball's given away. John beats Curran. Good save Wilson to keep the margin at 1 goal. And a cross cleared away by Curran, and a follow-up strike comes in from Rooney. Did she touch it? That's the question. Switch across to Curran. Tried to play it through Tan, Curran, and now Blanca. Still going Blanca, lost out from the challenge. Ball down the line from Campbell, and Biamonte looking to break away. Foul's being given against Cambio Cumbre there. Biamonte perhaps feeling hard done by. Didn't look to be much in it. Both players were tugging at each other's shirt, but Hawks got the benefit of the call from Taz Paraskevas. Blanca almost lining up as if she wants to strike. She does, but just ricocheting off that wall and back out to her. Denona, no real option short, just going long for Campbell. Blanca first to read. It's another four-way substitution for those in red and black. Senzo Cabello. Reed back to Senzo Cabello. Now Reed under a bit of pressure by Blanca. Look to win it. But the foul's gone against the Northern Hawks. And a similar position to where Cumbre gave one away moments earlier. And Denona, is she going to look to strike this time? Just dishing it off to Senzo Cabello. Waiting for Denona to cross halfway. The net's open, and Taylor maybe could have used Blanca, who was facing the goal frame, but nevertheless Cumbre on the attack again. Reed looks for the cut inside. Blanca can drive forward at speed and finds the pass out wide to Curran, but it's a good save with the right leg by Denona. It keeps Cumbre in front. And a corner to come for those in black. They look to use the left foot of Taylor. They do, and Taylor, it had the right line, but it was just a bit too high. Hawks exploiting that space that Cumbre left from the corner. Reed, that was an awkward first control, but out of harm's way in the end. It's a side ball for Northern. Tan, Taylor, across to Blanca, gives it away to Harrop though. Gets the ball caught underneath, playing Noak, who can't beat Anna Tan, the youngster, defending well. Pass through the centre, but doesn't look like the ball was on the line. It will change hands, go back to the Northern Hawks. We're inside 3 minutes in this first half. Blanca lets fly. Appealing for a corner of it. Jonathan Silas allowing it to fall on deaf ears. Nowak. To the ball through the middle. It sat nicely for Harrop. Is she going to have the legs to get there?
Blanca to Chloe Taylor. It was Anna Tan who
tried to move it down the line. Taylor. Blanca back to Taylor. Blanca on it once more. Through the middle, looking for the run of Hughes, and now Asenzo Cabello is breaking away. Stops and starts, and the switch to Nowak was just a bit behind her run.
Tan, Blanca, Tan,
to Blanca through the centre. For that of Nicola Hughes, who lets one rip. Blanca, good link-up play. Hughes with the return ball, and now a chance for the Hawks. Taylor, ball to the back post, but chance all alone! And it's found its way underneath to an owner for the leveller. It's Anna Chan, and it's well crafted by the Northern Hawks, who cut up the Cumbre defence on that occasion. Janona left stranded, and although she got something on it, the hand wasn't strong enough to keep it out the back of the net. As we head toward the midpoint of the match, Greg Barrow's side have restored parity. Blanca in hard with the press on Reed. Long and direct by Denona. Harrop tussling for it with Taylor. Taylor coming out the better of the two, and can Hawks find a go-ahead goal on the brink of half-time? Nicola Hughes is looking for Jess Jan, and the ball will go back to Cumbre. Asenzo Cabello, long for Nowak, whose touch was heavy, allowing Blanca to collect from the touchline. Centering ball for Hughes. They look for Blanca, who's working in a phone box. Does well to get it out to Taylor. Blanca trying to outmuscle past Nowak, but will take a side ball for her troubles. It's come out to Taylor. Had the right line, but a bit too high once again. Denona, long and direct to Harrop. That's the run of Reed. She's under pressure here. Taylor has to be good. Anywhere will do from the Hawks, number 92.
Regis
collecting the side ball. Reed back for Asenzo Cabello. Switch across to Denona. Back for Asenzo Cabello. Lovely first time ball. Mark with a golden opportunity into the back of the head of John. And Hawks can look to break up the other end. Blanca stops and starts. Has to go back for Taylor, but the ball wasn't given with enough care. And those in red and black can have one last go at it before the break. We're under 40 seconds left now. Denona pumps it long into the corner where Harrop's lurking. Nowak cuts inside well and tries to direct one toward the goal frame, but just not to be on that occasion. And now it's John for Blanca. Little dink in the middle. Blanca on the outside of it. Centering ball. Hughes! And just missing the target. It's a really good chance for Northern. They worked it well between the gaps in the Cumbre defence, but Anna Denona was relieved to see that one whiz past that post, and maybe another opportunity. Or could it fall for Cumbre? Asenzo Cabello right on the cusp of half-time now, and the foul's given the Northern Hawks way, so you say this one will have to be a direct strike on goal with
Virtually.
Only a moment remaining. John, will she even bother? Half-time whistle goes. It's 2-2 here at Cumbre Sports Facility in Port Kennedy. We will be back in a few moments with all the second half action. And we're back. It's the second half here tonight at Cumbre Sports Facility between these two stalwarts of the women's competition. Currently level at the moment. 2-2 the score, Northern Hawks with a late equaliser just before that half-time break. The home side Cambio Cumbre have hit the front twice, so we'll see who strikes first in this second period. Anatan Supa-Liga cuts inside well on the right boot. But ran into trouble. John marshalling her very tightly. Two marquee players for the sides here, John and Caitlin Blanca. They've both found themselves on the scorecard already tonight. We'll see what they've got in store in this second period. It's John trying to find a way beyond Karen. Blanca there to see out any impending threat, and
Wilson can roll short for Kerm, who can drive it. Nicole Campbell. Campbell getting her body in the way and defending gallantly. Puts it behind for a side ball. Centers it to Blanca. The ball out wide. Now John feeding in Chan. He's had a good game tonight on a Chan. Got herself on the score sheet. Already the youngster. Blanca, that's a good turn. And the strike comes in on the left boot. Now, although it's a weaker left boot for Kaylin Blanca, that strike was awfully powerful. One of the better weak foots in the women's competition. And they've given it away right in front of goal there, Cumbre. But Kerm unable to capitalise on the chance. Couldn't force anything out of Denona, who just goes long on this occasion out of the danger. Rooney control on the chest, but lost out in the end. However, a side ball will come Cumbre's way. Denona coming up for it. This is where they look good, the home side, when they play into this fly goalkeeper and can overload this Hawks defence. Down to Denona, they can work it between the two of them all day and wait for something to open up. It just for Denona, who has a strike, but straight into Jess Chan there. Rooney. And a cross, that was dangerous, but it's come off for Cumbre. And a chance now for Monique Bayamonte at the back post, who could only find the side netting. Wilson to Chan, centering pass, given away. Rooney! And it almost found the top corner. Wilson would have been worried there for a moment as Cumbre looked to employ the high press. And Dunn reading that one very well, the experienced campaigner for Cumbre. Kerm, and switch across to Chan. And Talia Kerm once more. Awkward ball for Blanca to deal with, but she does so well. And Chan on the near side through the legs, and it causes havoc for Denona, who was forced into action with a clearance. And up the other end of the pitch the ball goes. Now it's short with Blanca. Nice little back roll. Kerm can look for the return pass, but it was poor and given away. However, she made up for the error. Well defended by Kerm, getting the benefit of the referee's decision with that call. And once all the action is done in this contest, make sure you stick around. We're going up for a big one between the Northern Hawks and Rockingham Cambio Cumbre, who despite already securing the title will want to go into finals with some good momentum for the Hawks. It's all to play for them as a win will mathematically keep them in the running for hallowed second spot. And if you're in Rockingham, Port Kennedy or surrounding suburbs, consider getting down to the Cumbre Sports Facility. $12 fish and chips, drinks being served too late, and an atmosphere that is as vibrant as ever. A big home crowd in to support the league champions for the men. It's Reed, ball through the centre was nice to know that. Can she come out the better of the two? Deflects everywhere in the end, and it will be a side ball for Cumbre as Amy Harrop comes on. Shot comes in from Taylor Reid, and it was awkwardly dealt with by Wilson. But got it away in the end to the Hawks, and another corner will come their way to deal with. This time, Blanca intervening before Reid could get there. Reid. Gives something for Denona to do with, who went in late on Blanca there and will receive a yellow card for her troubles. The ball back for Kerm. Switched across. It could have been dangerous there. Fell in that zone between the two black shirts and was almost pounced upon by Monique Monte. It's Nowak, can drive through the centre. Tackle comes in from John. Now it's with Harrop. Centres it for Reed, who got her angles wrong there and really did scuff the effort as Monte makes way for Asenzo Cabello on the Cumbre touchline. Karen through for John, a little nutmeg again, but didn't come off once more. Denona composed with the flick over to Asenzo Cabello, who can drive forward, but halts the attack and plays it safe to Reed. Reed looking forward to her. Blanca just clears that one away. Nowak! It was always rising there. Wilson just watched it over her crossbar. And now it's just John to Karen. A little flick forward, only as far as Nowak. Asenzo Cabello back for Taylor Reid. Asenzo Cabello once more. And the centre to Reid, a good chance coming. And Hawks do just enough. Will concede a corner though. In fact, Blanca has gone to get the ball as if it was a Northern Hawks side ball, but it will go to those in red and black, and Asenzo Cabello receives up the line. Across to Taylor Reid. Asenzo Cabello back for Reid. But couldn't get beyond that of just John. As it's Hughes who comes on for Taylor. Hughes pulled ball away with a real good chance now, but Wilson made herself big and denied Taylor Reid from the go-ahead goal that Cumbre are in search of. Asenzo Cabello straight into Caitlin Blanca and ricochets down the other end. Press call coming in from the Hawks. Denona back to Asenzo Cabello. Ball forward to her. Hughes. John. Little dink down the line. Will it sit nicely for Hughes? It does. And she looked to cut it back for the run of Caitlin Blanca, but well defended by Asenzo Cabello. Is called into action once again and does enough to buy a side ball for the home side. Poor ball in the centre really, giving Taylor a bite of the cherry. Good tackle though from Nowak. Reid uses her strength well. Asenzo Cabello, Reid, nice 1-2. Asenzo Cabello can't get beyond Blanca, who's given away to her. Asenzo Cabello. And high wide and not handsome there from the Cumbre number 9. Blanca in the middle to Hughes, back to Blanca, look for the pass, through into the run of Taylor. Reid doing well there, cross-court ball from Asenzo Cabello. Now here's Nowak, looks for the square pass to Reid. Only as far as Asenzo Cabello, who just plays it around the corner and out of play. A little bit of afters there from the Cumbre number 9 coming under this by the referee. That's a good ball from John. And Hughes has hit the jack and Asenzo Cabello lashing out. And may find herself in the notebook. She does. Tals Paraskevas not tolerating any of it tonight. And it's Caitlin Blanca who you have to say is within range from just in front of the halfway line. Let's see if she can force a save out of Denona, who also picked up a yellow card for a challenge on Blanca. Shot comes in straight into Harrop, who's under press here from the Hawks, and it might break for Taylor. Cumbre doing all they can offensively. but can only force it behind for a corner. Oh, that's well done by Reed, who's breaking away, but couldn't fool Blanca, who was solid as the last line off the Northern Hawks defence. Ball out wide to Hughes, Blanca making the run to the back post and gets there ahead of Janona, who went in on Blanca and turned the challenge to perfection. Will come across to Taylor, who has it hit once again. And that was closer than the two previous efforts she's had, but still couldn't trouble Anna Denona. Senzo Cabello, Reed back to the Senzo Cabello, and the long pass across, looking for Nowak, didn't quite come off. Taylor got another bite of the cherry. Look to slip it through for Blanca. Just John got the ball trapped underneath there. Senzo Cabello. Reed. Back to Denona, ball in the centre, turned over. Senzo Cabello doing well, but last touch was too heavy. Now it comes across to John, the ball forward, and a little back roll coming in from Taylor, but no one there in black to run onto it. Blanca, short ball back for John. Centering pass looking for Tan, who'll have the pace here around side of Tia John. But the veteran holds up well defensively. And the shot comes in. But Anna Denona does well to collect it. Has the run of Biamonte and looks for Biamonte. Good first touch to bring it down. Denona can't touch it. It should be two touches, allowed to be let go. Denona could have just let it run. Maybe they're saying it wasn't intentional. I don't think it was, to be honest with you, but it wasn't really in a situation where Denona had to touch it. Could have just let it run for a corner. Nevertheless, Cumbre perhaps getting away with some leniency from the referee as it breaks for Campbell. And a handball call going against Northern that time. And the Cumbre defence appealing for a yellow card. Nevertheless, the referee has a talking to, talking to about with John. And the free kick left for John to strike it. Takes a deflection off John, I believe, and it will be a corner for the women in red and black. Outfield to Denona, and it's a good strike. It might leave Wilson with an opportunity. Denona volleys it away. Does really well down. Biamonte enough to get it out to Rudy. And done. Ball out wide, and it's a good little move down the line from Rooney. It might sit for Dunn. It does sit for Dunn, who toe-poked it on target, but Wilson was up for the task on that occasion. Blanket, just a little stumble, and it should be a side ball for those in red and black. It is. Denona up off her line, can have a strike here. Denona blocked by Taylor, and over the white line for a Cumbre kick in. Done, no real urgency. Denona looks for the ball through. Taylor going to do all she can to keep it in. She does well. And then a turn pass for Taylor, who keeps it in well again this time. Still going Taylor, has the support of Chan. But well covered by Tia John, who wins the ball back for her side. Biamonte back to John, who's working in a phone box stand, drawing the free kick. Campbell Little ball through. Almost sat for Blanca, who didn't know where it was for a moment. Monte. Back for Denona. And Denona this time letting it run. Not convinced she was going to get the same leniency from the referee this time around, even though that didn't look to be intentional from John. Up the field to Taylor, and now John has a strike, but it was high off the goal frame. Denona long in search of Nicole Campbell. Inside the final quarter of the match now. Blanca looking to break away, couldn't get beyond Rooney though. Take down the line, only as far as done. Sits nicely for Rooney. Rooney gets another bite of the cherry, and it comes to Campbell, who tries to test Wilson, but John did well to get on the way and block the shot. Will be a corner for Cumbre, which Denona is already up for. Rooney across to Dunn, and it's gone in. Tia Dunn with the double puts Cumbre in the lead once more, and it was a well executed set play from Rockingham, who found the gap through, and Dunn always looks threatening from those kind of positions. She's very much an outside shooter, and Wilson, for all her heroics tonight, was beaten on that occasion. Can Hawks pull back on level pegging for a third time, or will Cumbre run away with this one? Hawks have had their share of chances in this second half. That's not to be understated, but it's the home side that has managed to capitalise on the opportunity. They might get another one. John, look forward, through for Rooney. Curran into the honour of Tan, who takes the tumble into the benches, but it was a strong but fair challenge from John, who will get the ball back here for her side. Rooney trying to hold up play. Dunn takes the tumble. Campbell awkward and out. Curran. Chan. Blanca. Given away in the centre, and Campbell with the drive from range. It's a hard one to keep down. Long throw looking over the top, falls short though. Hughes trying to find Blanket, might break for Hughes. Has no support ahead of the ball, has to go alone. Dunn wins out for Cumbre, and Rooney forcing it over the line. Chan, Blanca, can't skip beyond Angela Rooney. Hughes looking for the return pass to Blanca. Chan, ball in the centre, Blanca turns well, still going, Blanca didn't manage to provide the finish. She got shrugged off balance as she pulled the trigger. Now a chance on the break for Cumbre. As Diamante perhaps overran it. Curran has to be careful, his last player for the Hawks. Under pressure from Rooney, is not letting her out of that corner. Still under pressure is Curran. Double team now, somehow gets through. Takes the tumble. It's with Rooney, who lays off well for Dunn for the hat trick. But Rachel Wilson was more out of their near post this time. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. Could see a fly keeper from the Hawks come out very soon. You say ball across from John. It was venomous and it forced Wilson into action. Tudona has a hit, but not one of her best. It's a timeout call from the Northern Hawks. We will be back with you shortly.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal.
And we're back. It's a 5 against 4 scenario for Cumbre to deal with for the remainder of the match. Hawks are chasing that equaliser. Blanca at the back dictating play. Ball into the corner. Wilson and across. Didn't get her angles right with the pass. And another timeout, this time called by Cambio Cumbre. We will be back with you very shortly.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
Tunona looking long for Reed. Was that a handball? It was. It was picked up by the referee. And the Hawks with a opportunity to move into their fly keeper once again. Blanca, little dink out wide. Nice ball across from Nicola Hughes. And the diagonal finds Curran. Space for Hawks to attack now. It sits for John, who strikes one, and it was on target, but scurried away by the Rockingham defence. John has a hit, and a chance for Asenzo Cabello, but into the roof. Blanca Jan, ball across, open net for Senso Cabello, who couldn't find the finish. Senso Cabello, not one of her finer efforts, right into the wall there. 3.5 left on the clock. Cumbre holding this lead. They have by just a solitary goal. Blanca looks to thread it through. Kerm. Senso Cabello to Harrop. Harrop looks to turn. And the Hawks counter press paying dividends. They've got possession regained. John. Blanca. Ball forward, Reed, empty net, and it's just going to trickle wide. A rolling foul once given. It's going to be brought back for a free kick, I believe. So Cumbre a bit fortunate getting the advantage, but also the free kick is, despite technically there being no advantage, it was very nearly from Taylor Reed as she took the shot on. Senso Cabello, Noack dribbles inside well, still going, that should be a foul and is. And a good decision from the referee. Hawks are up to 4 fouls now, they're going to have to start being careful. Just over 3 minutes to go, 3 minutes and 3 seconds to be exact. Anna Denona, look to strike one. On Rachel Wilson's goal, she does. I think it was Nicola Hughes who scrambled that one away. Maybe no, maybe it was Novak who got the last touch. Kerm, Denona scrambles back to her line. Novak wins out well. The Hawks are going to have to be careful. Can't afford to give away a needless foul. Reed, back for Harrop. Reed, awkward stumble. Kerm cuts inside. Strong in the challenge was Luana Senso Cabello. She goes back for Noack, who takes it on the inside. Reed trying to draw some contact perhaps. Nice ball to Senso Cabello. He slips it in through for Harrop. This will seal it. Not to be. It's Sean who beats Nicola Hughes out wide. Touch was too heavy. Managed to hang on to it though. Blanca knocks it forward to the feet of John. Now maybe the time for Wilson to come off her line. Hawks unsure about making the change. Centering ball. Taylor, is she going to have the speed to get there? Noack just happy to shoot it over. Denona, long and direct through the middle. It might break for Reed. It does break for Reed, who couldn't turn it goal bound. Inside 2 minutes now. Can Hawks respond? They've drawn back level in the contest twice. Did so right at the end of the first half. Can they do so right at the end of the second? Reed looks to feed in for Harrop. Now Wilson coming high off her line. Blanca. Hughes. Blanca. Blanca's lost out and Will's going to walk it into an open goal to round out the victory for Cumbre. And that will seal it. With a minute and a half to go, Cumbre double the advantage. It's 4-2 now. And Hawks, well, look, there's still time. We've seen stranger things happen. It's not going to be easy for them. They've got to replicate the tally they've got all game inside the final 90 seconds. Maybe a chance will foster for them now. Taylor, ball inside Blanca as Wilson at the back post goes alone, and Reed again. It looked to be on target once more, but John got the block in from point blank range, and possession will remain with those in red and black. Noah.
Long pass to Nono, and the header almost as such for Luana Asenzo Cabello, who looked to divert it toward the frame of the goal at that back post. But nevertheless not coming off, keeping Hawks in it by a whisker. Jan Hughes. Hawks, they need a goal desperately. That's a good ball to Taylor. Ricochets back out to John. Now Hughes. John Belanca. Can she work magic? Goes for goal and finds it. Karen Belanca. Well, it might not mean much in the context of the game if Hawks don't get another, but it'll mean a lot for the personal account of Belanca, who's only one behind in the Golden Boot race. Snatches up race on the night and makes up for the error that led to Reed's goal. So Hawks maybe with a sniff, another bite of the cherry, and just like that they're back in it. It only took a mere moment for the Hawks to score two in quicker than quick succession. And Cumbre, we're going to be wondering where it all went wrong, the four on the bench. They'll be annoyed that they've just been sitting there and watching this all unfold. Or do we have late time? Or do we have time for some late drama? All this went in a stalemate. Momentum is switched over now. John heads clear to Taylor, who ushers it out of play, and Hawks will get the side ball. We've seen big finishes in the WSL this season. Are we in store for another? Both are not watching Blanco. He's just not kept it in. Has it on a Taylor at the back post, but went alone. And here is side netting. Didn't miss by much though. Denona furious with the defense. Harrop knocks it back for Asenzo. There's 10 seconds to go now. Surely not enough time for a last twist. Nowak. One last chance maybe. That one comfortable for Wilson, who can just dart it up the other end. They really should have set numbers in the box. One of the Hawks doing that. Well, slight opportunity, but wasted. Nevertheless, they will settle to share the spoils here at the home of Cambio Cumbre. It's a 4-4 draw and an entertaining one of that. It's Rockingham Cambio Cumbre 4, Northern Hawks 4. We'll see you in the next one.